If you've actually known me in the past year and a half or so, you probably have witnessed firsthand my development from a skeptical, casual anime watcher to pretty much 70 or 80% weeb, complete with a disgusting anime profile picture. But I wasn't always even a person that considered watching more than a few anime series I saw as a kid. In my early teens, I actually had a bit of an anime is stupid mentality. But then I had a friend who recommended I read the Fullmetal Alchemist manga and the Brotherhood anime. And as it turns out, that shit is fucking fire. After seeing this and a bit of Berserk, my mindset was changed to most anime is stupid. Then I watched One Punch Man and I was shocked at how great it was, and I eventually made friends with people who were more into anime who got me to watch Yu Yu Hakusho. Then I watched Hunter x Hunter, One Piece, JoJo, Mob Psycho 100, Kaiji, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Ping Pong, Initial D, Watamote, and Dr. Stone. Now, my mindset is, some anime is stupid. And so while I've enjoyed a fair share of anime, there are a few things that I hate about anime. And you know what? Anime YouTubers don't seem to talk too much about the things they don't like in anime, at least not anymore. So, let's do that. There are actually quite a few things that I hate about anime that I could probably make videos on, but the one I want to primarily focus on today is the Isekai subgenre. Now, some might already know that Isekai essentially means another world in Japanese. So the Isekai subgenre is a blanket term for series that feature, well, another world. So imagine this. You've got a young male protagonist, somewhere in either middle school or high school age. Maybe he's a young adult NEET. He probably doesn't have very many friends. The chances are he lives a lonely, loveless life. No real ambitions, passions, other than something nerdy like video games, anime, tabletop RPGs, or something like that. Then one day he gets hit by a car and he dies, and he's taken to another world. Congratulations, you've now seen every single Isekai. For whatever reason, people eat this shit up every time. This shit actually makes bank in Japan and abroad, to the point where magazines like Ultra Jump, the monthly magazine that runs manga for young adult males, famously JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7 and 8, are looking specifically for mangaka who can do isekais. And on top of that, there are actually isekai fans who get boiling mad when someone doesn't like isekais. One thing that annoys me about isekais is the fact that the fans of them are absolute zoomers who go blind and deaf at the sight of good anime. Try naming even one series that started and finished before the year 2000, and they'll just completely fucking lose you. Try to talk to them about Hokuto no Ken, or Ashita no Joe, or Yu Yu Hakusho, or Monogatari, and suddenly you're speaking a whole new language. I was talking to a friend about Yu Yu Hakusho and how Konosuba, one of the more popular current isekais, rips off at least half of its premise from it. And he was all like, "Huh? What are you talking about, bro? I've never heard of that anime. It's probably stupid anyway. Konosuba bad." Alright, you know what? Let me explain to you why they're the same show. Okay, so you got the main character who gets hit by a car and dies. Then a blue-haired girl who's in charge of the afterlife pokes fun at him for the dumb way by which he died. Then she gives him a choice about what to do next. The choice the main character makes drives how the rest of the series will go. Within the next couple arcs, a team of main characters is formed, whom we'll follow for pretty much the rest of the series. We got the main character, who is the green one. Then we got the blue one, the red one, and the black one. Everybody says the black one is the best one, but the truth is, the red one is the best one. No one actually wants to admit that though, lest they be labeled a sexual degenerate. Oh, and the main crew all hate each other. And one of them's named Kazuma. See, the main difference is that one is a deep exploration on humanity and morality below the surface of an action-packed 90s nostalgia thrill ride, and the other one is, haha, titties, haha, booty, Yoshihiro Togashi, the creator of Yu Yu Hakusho, actually got so mad that Konosuba, and in turn every other isekai since they're all the same, ripped off his manga. He decided that in his next series, Hunter x Hunter, he would add an isekai arc, Greed Island, to flex on isekais and isekai fans. And despite Greed Island being considered by fans to be one of the more boring arcs, it still actively shits all over anything a genuine isekai series could put out, probably because it was made by someone who knows how to make a world super detailed and fleshed out, and actually has consumed media in his life that isn't isekais. And the thing is that even if the world were super detailed, going the isekai route with explaining your world is lazy. To me, it seems this direction was picked so that A, the main character appeals to the biggest audience of hardcore anime fans, antisocial, nerdy, limp-wristed losers who are going absolutely nowhere in life, and B, the main character will need a rundown on how the world works, warranting an exposition dump. This is done so that the author doesn't have to work so hard at introducing things organically. I can much more appreciate a story where the main character is just someone who was born in this new world, and all the exposition we're getting is stuff that's naturally shown to us and not told. There are plenty of anime that do this, like One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, Dragon Ball, Naruto, My Hero Academia, Berserk, Demon Slayer, Fist of the North Star, Dragon's Heaven, Fullmetal Alchemist, Neon Genesis Evangelion, to name just a few. And so why bother with a series that doesn't even know how to introduce a world correctly when there are so many that do? Some of the series I mentioned I don't even like that much, and yet I get an impression of a much more unique experience just because the writers know that making a story that shares the same basic premise as 15 million other stories is a hack move, and you want to at least make people believe you're not a hack when you first start out. In conclusion, all isekais are shit, trash, doo-doo garbage, and if I see you watching isekai, I'm gonna punch you. And you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's an isekai out there that's really good, or even that all isekais are amazing and the greatest thing ever. Why not go to my Discord and Twitter, links in the description, and try to explain to me just why you would disagree with anything in this video. Of course, you probably would be more effective at convincing me if you liked, shared, and subscribed. Just saying.